Now recording.
Okay guys, I have Epox with me, the most OP rogue in the game. I don't think that he needs any introductions, you guys already know about him. Right, Epox?
Yeah, that was perfect.
Thank you, man. Okay, so I'm gonna be joined by Epox in ranking the pets. We're gonna be ranking a ton of different pets which are really new and also really OP in the game meta right now. And I called upon the power of the Apex to help me do that. Okay, so as you guys can see in the screen, first of all, we're gonna be ranking different pets from tier S to tier D, and the first one on the list is Heroic Rover. Do you guys know about Heroic Rover? Epoch, do you know about Heroic Rover?
Wait, you can edit right now, right? What we're talking about. You can edit right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, like if I was you, I would now put on a picture of the pet, like passive happiness bonus, and on the screen. But it's a lot of work. But
yeah, it will be on the screen. It will be on the screen.
Like, but you have to do this for every pet, then, like for a second.
Yes, sir. I will do it later.
And you could also do every time I talk, you can like put like a picture of my face, like of the mage mask on the screen, you know.
Everything will be done. All you need to do is just rank the pets for now.
Alright. Let's start with Droga. You start and then I say, okay?
Hey,
I'm in Arcane Legends right now. I'm looking at the stats.
Okay, so tell us about your stats, Mr. Epox.
Alright. So, Heroic Drogger is a heroic pet, and it is, in my opinion, pretty not so good. It has 55% gold loot and 35% speed, which is pretty decent.
Skeletrops gives us 60% gold loot though. It doesn't give us a lot of gold loot. Like it's 55, it's like in the mid tier kind of ish, in my opinion.
Yeah, wait, what would you rank it?
If you ask me, it's giving like a happiness bonus of 50 primary stats, 50 of all the other stats, 30% damage stacking, 55% gold stacking, 35. I would say 35 speed. I would say that this pet can go up to go just pure speed wise. I can say that it can go for a B tier.
Okay,
that's my opinion though.
The only thing that the pet is best at is the speed, 35%. So, but it costs 170 million in auction right now.
But it does also provoke enemies though from its passive ability.
So it taunts them or what?
Yeah, it also taunts them.
I think Heroic Enki has the best taunt in the game.
Yeah. So what do you think? Heroic Roger for a B?
I would honestly give it a D. Like it's
a D,
which is
no, man, don't go that hard like on the first pet. So I'm just saying that Heroic Roger as a B for now. It's subject to change, right? Subject to change.
It looks good though, but yeah.
Okay, now Heroic Exorcist. You know about Exorcist?
Yeah.
So Exorcist has like really like it was so OP. The Arcane ability of Exorcist is so fucking OP that like you can't basically rank it below A or S because 50% haste, 50% boss damage, like that's insane. That's an insane Arcane ability.
Like the pretty high cooldown though. 35 seconds cooldown.
Yeah, the cooldown is high, so we can't just put it on S tier because the cooldown is high.
And it only works for you, like it doesn't give the ability to your teammates, I think.
Yeah, it works for the player, it doesn't work for everybody else. But 50% haste is a lot of haste, man.
One more thing about Heroic Exorcist, it actually has the best banish passive ability. Like it can hit 3 enemies and has a 20% chance to banish an enemy. It's not useful really, but it is the highest banish in the game right now. I
see. So banish wise is good, but we're just probably gonna be using it in a haste build. Like what I'm thinking is like a Heroic Garlic or Sabra, and along with that Arcane ability of the Exorcist for the max 70% haste cap, and Arcanite Sapphire is the base pet. So if we see it along like how people are actually gonna use it, what do you think about an A tier?
Me?
Like,
Oh,
if the Arcane ability was for all the party members, then it would be definitely S tier.
okay. One thing I want to say. This feels kind of like a podcast. You know, this is going to be a really long video, like a 45-minute
It
video.
would be a little bit of long video, but we will try to sum it down to like as short as it is possible it can be.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. Heroic Exorcist, the ability. I think there's much better abilities though.
Yeah,
And the cooldown's
but
really high. It
it's just
only
a
goes
start,
for you.
though. Yeah, it only goes for us though.
I would give it also like a C or D. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm going for A, man. Like, I think we're both like totally different kind of people. Like, you're the half empty kind of guy, and I'm a glass half full kind of guy. So I'm ranking it like high. I'm ranking it A. But you're going for a C. I think that we could just like, put it in a B, like a win-win.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, heroic Fatima.
You want us to talk first or me?
No, you can talk. You can talk on it. It's no problem.
So heroic Fatima. All right, heroic
It
Fatima
has a banish chance. It has a banish chance. Works kind of like a what you call it, a pseudo Weirwigger in Arcane ability, and happiness bonus is quite kind of decent as well. I was thinking about like a C tier or something because it's an all-rounder kind of pet.
So heroic Fatima is, like, in my opinion, like, it's only the ability is really good. It has 35% boss damage and elite damage, so it's really good for bosses. And I think
But Weirwigger
they
beats it
buffed-
though. Weirwigger gives you 30% damage, 30% ED, 30% BD boss damage. So Weirwigger beats
Oh, you
it by a
compare
mile.
to where we go?
Yeah, because Weirwigger
Okay.
is better than this.
Yeah, but Werwiger has a longer cooldown. Yeah, Werwiger has 40 seconds cooldown. Fatima has 25-second cooldown.
So we can't put it on a C tier because this Arcane ability gives you like a more amount of ability usage instead of the Weirwigger.
I would put Fatima and Werwiger on the same level.
On the same level, Weirwigger is a A tier pet, man.
Yeah, I would
Fatima can go
put
to
Fatima
A.
also on A tier.
Hmm.
It's not bad.
I was thinking about a C though.
Like, recently they changed something. Like, it used to, like, Werwiger kind of used to be useless. I don't know if it's because of the Kraken, like the new
So
Kraken weapons.
Weirwigger ain't useless. Like in Rahab, like its ability being used in Rahab Part 1 and plus Part 3, plus Weirwigger like giving like a lot of damage to elite bosses. I think that in a boss kill scenario, a Weirwigger is one of the best pets you can have.
Yeah, now yes, but I think it was during the mythic weapons. Like, I tried it, and back then, like, Mephisto had like the best damage AA, but now I just tested it a few days
Mephisto
ago.
was nerfed though. Like Mephisto used to be S tier. Like over here.
Wait, what
in
did they
S
nerf
tier,
about it?
Mephisto, like they didn't nerf Mephisto by itself as per se, but as it does, like it did, like it boosted the armor and those things, like all the base stats for a champion. But then they gave a cap to the most maximum amount of armor you can have.
Yeah, but Mephisto only gives damage reduction stacking 50%. It doesn't give armor. And somebody
Yeah.
joined the call, by the way.
I know, I saw. I was thinking like, is he gonna speak anything or not? And then he just left, and I was like, yeah, okay, fine.
Do you know him?
I can't see that. I'm recording the video right now. I can't see who's joining and leaving.
Okay, right now I think you're like Fatima and Werwiger are
Yeah,
18.
our 8 here, yeah.
also really cheap.
While we're on the topic, why not talk about Mephisto? Like, Mephisto used to be S tier pet just because of the amount of people which use it for wave tiers like EVG kind of vibe things. Like, you just
Yeah.
don't die in a wave when you're using Arcane ability from Mephisto. But after they nerfed the armor, I think that it dropped down to like around
I don't think they
C tier.
nerfed it. I don't think
They nerfed it by they actually did a smart thing. They didn't nerf the pet by itself, they nerfed the whole thing which the pet's ability was based upon. Like, the maximum amount of armor a person can have was changed, but it still
Wait,
gives you
it
a
doesn't
good
give
buffer.
armor. Wait, it doesn't give armor.
it increases all the base stats, and all of your base armor was increased.
Maybe it gives a little bit, yeah.
Nah, people were getting like unkillable for 5 seconds with Mephisto. That's why like the LBs used to
Yeah,
like
it gives
go
50%
super high up.
damage reduction stacking. I know that.
Yeah. So what do you think? Should we like put it on a B tier now because it used to be S tier? Or an A tier?
Alright, let me talk about it because Mephisto was like the best rogue
Yeah.
ability.
Yeah, it was the best
So,
pet you can have.
in the Temple event last year, so 2022, where I also got first place, by the way, I used Mephisto AA. It was the best, also for EVG, everything.
Yeah.
Just, you're super tanky, cooldown is really low. In the last temple this year, where I also got first, I did not use Mephisto anymore. Because, actually not because they nerfed it, but because you use different weapons. You use Kraken daggers this year. And Kraken daggers give already damage reduction stacking. And Mephisto also does. And they cancel each other out basically, right?
I see.
It didn't really give you anything, like, so I had to use a different pet.
So what do you think? B tier now because of the meta?
Oh no, like, I think it's still S tier in my opinion.
Still S
Like,
tier.
I still use it in Elite, how's it called? EZG?
Yeah, EZG?
Yeah, how's it called?
Yeah, people call it EZG.
Yeah, but how's it
Elite
called? Like the
Zodiac
full
Gate.
name? Yeah, Elite
Elite
Zodiac
Zodiac.
Gate.
Yeah.
Like, you still use it on high waves to survive easily.
I see. So I'm gonna put it on S tier still. I don't believe it
Yeah,
that it's
for
still
sure.
S tier, but still
It
okay.
easily is. Like, next temple, like, it depends on the weapons, it could still be the best pet easily for rogue.
Wanna go for heroic garlic nest? Like, what do you think about
Yeah.
garlic?
Really good happiness bonus, really cheap. It's like 2 million or
Yeah,
3
it's
million
like a
auction.
best price for value, like bang for the buck kind of thing. Like you just pay
Yeah.
1 mil and you're getting 40 primary stats, 40 all the other stats, 20 critical for rogues, 25 haste for mages, 30% damage stacking. Like it's the best of the both worlds, you know.
And if you can't afford it and you're new, you can also get the normal garlic for like 50k.
Yeah.
Like, it's a little bit.
No. People can afford it. It's cheap. 1 million is cheap. So I was thinking about an A tier for garlic. Like it can be better, but price per value wise, it can go for S tier. But just because of the sheer amount of pets in the game, I can think that the garlic definitely deserves A tier.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Now we have Lemmy. Do you know about Lemmy?
Yeah. I remember, how much is it? How much does it cost right now?
Lemmy.
Isn't it like
there are none in auction, so it's like around
isn't it
40 million
like-
or so. I heard.
No, it used to be like 200 mil or something.
Yeah, but it dropped down to like 40 or 50 mil because all of the pets coming out.
Yeah, can you look it up somewhere?
I tried, but it's not in auction.
All right.
Hmm.
Okay, we don't know the price, but it
Yeah.
has a
40%
okay.
primary stats, 40% all the other stats, 20% critical, 30%. Basically, just it's the same as heroic garlic, but it has 25% elite damage and an aura, which is 5% H by S. I don't know what is H by S though.
It is 5% health of your total health per second, and I think it's really OP in low level PvP. Like, that's why it's so expensive.
I see, but it also gives you a shield which absorbs up to 500 damage per hit.
Yeah. So first of all, the happiness bonds I think is really strong in low level PvP. I don't play low level PvP. I don't even play high level PvP.
I see.
So that's good. And the shield, I mean, there's better passives like Cryptograph.
Yeah.
Like, way better. They're just
Yeah.
way better.
So what do you think about a B tier?
Yeah, overall, like, B tier, yeah, sure.
Okay, we're gonna put this B tier. And next up we have
Stalkers, heroic Stalkers.
Stegos. Yeah. What do you think about this? The heroic Stegos.
So it has an interesting passive. It can give you 40% armor.
40% armor increase is a lot of armor, man.
Yeah. If you didn't know, they just changed the armor cap. It used to be 8,700. Now
Yeah,
it's
now
like
it's
double.
17,400.
Yeah, I think it's like exactly double, right?
No, it's not exactly double. 1700, 463. 17,460.
Yeah, that's double from 8,700.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's exactly double.
a little bit above, but still, yeah, double.
Yeah, so they doubled it, and now like you get 40% armor from the passive.
Yeah.
So it could be decent. Like it's decent, the passive.
According to the meta, though, but we can't be sure. But it gives you 10% intelligence plus percentage. Like this is the only pet that is giving you increase in the stat. 10% intelligence. Plus 10% armor.
Exorcist also gave percentage for strength, I think.
And yeah, that is for strength. This is for intelligence, for mage.
Yeah, it could be good for mage. I don't know.
No, it doesn't beat haste though. Like haste gives you more damage than 10% intelligence does.
10% int is not bad. Like how much like int do people have? Like 2k? That's like 200.
Yeah. But haste, 25% haste is like a way better option than this. Like 30% damage stacking with like heroic garlic. The more about heroic garlic, I think like the more respect it gets from me. Like I want to put it in S tier because of the sheer amount of people which use it. But it can't be as good as garlic, man. Like garlic's happiness bonus is way better than this. Stalkers.
Yeah, I don't know how good exactly Stalkers happiness bonus for mages is. So I don't know.
It's not as good as haste, and 10% speed stacking is like nothing. 10% armor stacking, kinda.
The AA used to be OP, but I think they nerfed it or something. Like it's not good.
Yeah, it's like nerf to oblivion at this point, but passive ability is kinda good, so I'm gonna put it on a B tier.
Yeah, I would give it a B.
Okay, now we have petap. Heroic petap. The OG haste booster for the party.
What does it? Oh yeah, the haste. Yeah.
Yeah, 20% haste, 20% damage, 20 crit, 20 speed to all friendlies. 36
when it
seconds
was new, when it was new, the passive was actually good.
The passive is like one of the best passives.
Yeah, back then. Nowadays, like not anymore, but back then,
yeah. Back then it used to be S tier, but now it's dropped down. What do you think about tap about like the same as garlic, like A tier? People use it.
Yeah,
like you can either use a Weirwigger or a tap in most of the maps. So I think because of that, like the sheer amount of places, the versatility of the pet, like where it can be used, it should be A tier.
Okay, wait. Like warriors used to use it with the mythic sword, right? With the swarm thing. But nobody uses that anymore now, right? So I don't think many warriors use it anymore.
Warriors aren't using taps, but mages are.
Really? I don't think so.
What do you think about a B tier for a tap?
Right now, I would at best give it a C tier.
I see. Okay.
Like with the mythic sword back then, every warrior was using it. Like it was broken, but right now, I don't think.
Okay, now we have a speed pet which used to be a like really OP speed pet, like 30% movement speed stacking, 30% armor. 30% damage. But now we have like better options. Arcane Red. We have other options as well, like Samson. So Antonio used to be an A tier, but now I think it's a D tier. Antonio, what do you think about Antonio?
Yeah, I used to have the highest movement speed happiness bonus.
But now no more.
But now there's some with 35.
Yeah.
There's a few.
So I think
but it is cheap. Wait, it's 800k. So I think it's not bad. Like
Arcane Red was like around. Arcane Red was cheaper. How much is Arcane Samson?
Samson?
Yeah, Arcane Samson. How much is that?
You
can get an Arcane Samson for 2 mil.
Yeah. I would just give it a D or C. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go for still like it is still a bit useful. Like D tier is like kinda ish, like it's no longer useful like at all. Like nobody can use it. But if you're using this pet, then you just need some speed, and this does the job. You know, like it gets the job done. It gets you the speed. So it's a C tier.
Yeah.
Okay, Arcane B mine.
Yeah, that one I was confused, like why you even put it on the list.
It's a good stat pet. What are you talking about? It's a good stat pet. Like Look at the
No, it's
stats. 15
useless.
55 primary, 55 each other, 25% damage stacking, 25% movement speed, 25% damage reduction.
Yeah, that's the problem. 25% damage reduction, but it's not stacking.
Yeah, but
That's...
for mages, you don't die as much when you're using this.
Yeah, but it's like if you use a damage reduction elixir, like it's useless, the damage reduction, because it's not stacking.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
if it was stacking, it would be really good. Because it's not stacking, I would give it D tier, like completely.
Oh my god, you're gonna go down that hard?
Yeah, because it's not stacking. Like that's the only reason. Like it's useless.
If it was stacking, it would be a C tier, but I agree on a D tier.
If it was stacking, maybe it's even better than Arcane Lovely. Maybe.
But wait for a minute. Let me see the price. Yo, it's not even in the auction. People are selling it like for 4 or 5 mil. Yeah, for 4 or 5 mil, this is a D tier, absolutely. Any day of the year.
Let's do Arcane Lovely at the same time because.
Arcanite Leveling? Okay.
Yeah, you have it in the list as well.
Arcanite
Yeah,
Leveling.
it would be like better than Arcane Loveling if it had stacking. Like Arcane Loveling is S tier, right? It's still it's still the best happiness bonus for damage reduction stacking.
Then 25% damage reduction stacking.
Yeah. Also, I use it. By the way, spoiler. I used it in both temples this and last year.
Yo, I never knew that this pet was that OP. Like everybody just say that okay, it's good for rogue. And I didn't know like the top people, like the top brass, were using this.
Yeah, it's the best damage reduction stacking. You know, it's the highest with the best base stats.
Okay, man. I'm not gonna argue with the best rogue in the game. Okay, so I'm just gonna.
This is the combo I used.
I'm just gonna put it in S tier. Okay.
Yeah. Like
yes,
both
sir.
temples, I use it both. This year where I got 5 accounts top 10 and first place, and last year also where I got first place.
I see. What do you think about Love Pupper?
Yeah, a lot of people love that pet. Like say it's broken.
But what is it broken for though? Like 60 primary stats, 40 of all the others, 25% haste, 30% damage stacking, 20% damage reduction stacking, 50% gold loot. That's interesting.
It has like everything.
Yeah. It has a little bit of all, like both the worlds. Like it's a farmer pet plus it's a good haste pet.
Yeah, you can use it for everything. I think that's nice. Like you don't have to switch pets, mid-run in the map.
Yeah, good for warriors, I would say, because warriors have to switch the most.
I think it's expensive though, maybe.
Pupper? Yeah, none in auction.
Probably like 30 million maybe.
Yeah. But for that price point, like, would you pay that much of a price for this kind of?
I would never use it. Even if it, like, I would never use. Even if it was like for free, I wouldn't use it. But it's like solid overall. I could give it a B. Like
a B tier.
It has.
Yeah,
everything.
I can go with that.
Astro Cat join.
But then still, Tap could be a B tier because it is useful.
Wait, somebody joined the call. Astro Cat?
I see. I think that he's not gonna speak anything. He just says hi in chat.
Okay.
Okay, so Malthus.
Yeah, this one is interesting.
Arcanite Malthus, like 50%, like 70 primary stats, 30 of all the other stats, 25% haste, 35% damage stacking. That's the most damage stacking I've ever seen. With the 50% gold loot and 30% movement speed stacking, I think it's an S tier. But the price is high though for this pet.
So, I think it was the best speedrunner happiness bonus because it has really high speed, high damage, high haste.
But it also has a 50% chance of applying Terror Flame to its nearby enemies, and that does like 30% damage reduction to all of them, and plus speed reduction, and plus does fire damage for 5 seconds.
No, I think the passive is not good though.
I see.
But compared to Sabra though, Heroic Sabra, like it's like I think Sabra is like 100 times cheaper and it's like the same.
Zebra is the goat. Okay, we don't compare
It's
Zebra
super
to
broken.
other pets, man. Zebra is the goat, okay?
Okay, let's say it like this. Arcane Malthus, just from the stats, you could give it like a A or something. But for the price, I think it's like 200 million or like 100 million.
Yeah,
Like
100 million
for
for this,
that,
like
for the price, I would give it a D. But you know,
because of the price, we're gonna go put it down to B. But I don't think that we should put price as a determining price determine like a rank determining factor into this. Like even if the price is super
a
high,
little
but
bit.
yeah, it would be S tier if it was cheap. But because it is
Yeah.
expensive, it's an A tier. What do you think about that?
I would not. I would give it a B.
A B
Like
tier?
this. Yeah.
But it's better than its stats like haste wise for a mage, 35% damage stacking plus 70 primary. That's better stats than a garlic. At least an A tier.
Yeah. Yeah. If
At least an A
it
tier.
depends how you rank it. Yeah. Like garlic for me is high because it's like cheap, affordable. Like.
Yeah. But overall ranking wise, I think that it's a good pet.
Yeah, you can like that's your choice if you go A. Like
Let's go for Arcanite Samson now. Like it's a
Yeah,
movement
this
speed pet with 1000 health, 30% damage stacking, 55 primary stats, 50 of all the other stats. So it's a movement speed pet. It's a movement speed pet, but you don't die with it as much as you do with Antonio.
yeah,
Plus
it
it's
used to
2
be.
million or something. Yeah, it used
It
to be
used to
expensive,
be
but
super
now,
expensive because you had the best base stats with it. In
Yeah.
the end.
but now it's cheap as hell.
I love.
Plus the best base stats with the movement speed. Like for a movement speed build, Samsung is key. So what do you think? An A tier or an A tier? A tier or B tier for Samsung?
I would give it like a C or D. Like honestly.
Like,
it
I'm not
doesn't
gonna
have
argue
much.
with that. Like it does give you health. It does give you a lot of health. But still,
Yeah,
it's
1%
not
health is not
35%
much.
movement speed. If it was 35 movement speed, it would be an A tier. Definitely.
Doesn't have haste either or anything else.
Yeah.
Okay, Sapphire.
Sapphire S tier.
Yeah, S tier is fine.
It used to be 2 million though, but it used to be 300 million, then it dropped to 2 million, but still now it's
Yeah,
like
it
up
dropped
to
in
17
the.
mil. But even with 17 mil, Sapphire is an S tier. Like Sapphire is the GOAT. Kind of.
Wait, how much is it now?
17.
How much? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh no, 14 million right now in auction. So
Yeah.
it used to be like 300 million, and then it.
But
in
it's
last
if
year,
you ask me, it's a must-have. Like it's a must-have kind of pet.
Yeah.
You gotta have
Wait,
one.
wait. So it was like 300 million, and last year, right about now, like of the year.
Yeah. When
they
Xavier
dropped
came in,
the
it
pet
dropped to
rescue
2
event.
mil. Yeah.
Yeah, the pet rescue, and everyone crafted it, and then it was like
Yeah.
2 million.
Yeah.
But it went up so much, like in 1 year.
Yeah. So S
Yeah, I
tier.
think it's an S.
S tier.
Best damage passive.
Yeah.
All right.
But
What's next?
price wise, like if it
Arcane?
goes up to like if it goes up in price a little bit, then what would you say about this pet?
I think it's always S tier.
I see. Now we're going for Yowie though.
Like, I don't think it's super broken, but it's really good.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, Arcanite Yowie.
Yeah, this one is interesting. Like the happiness font is pretty good.
But 25% health. 25% health is a divine ring on itself.
Yeah, I think this one is better.
Plus 15% damage reduction stacking. 25% damage reduction.
Yeah, this one might be better for like warriors and like temple and stuff because of the health.
But what's the price though? Oh, yo, 1 million.
Yeah, it's not expensive. It's underrated a little bit. It's like
Price wise, like it's underrated, super underrated. People are rating it like around C tier, but I think that it could be a B tier.
yeah, I would maybe even give it an A tier.
Oh
It's
my god,
really good.
25% health is that good?
Yeah, I tested it in last temple, and sometimes even for me as a rogue, it was better than Arcane Loveling sometimes.
I
But
see.
in the end, Arcane Loveling was better, but it was pretty decent. Like, yeah.
Okay, now we have an interesting pet, Aurelo. A-U-R-E.
I don't even know what that does. I don't know.
Aurelo.
I need to look it up.
Okay, so it gives you 60%. 60 primary stats, 40 of all the other stats, 20% health instead of 25% health, 30% damage stacking though instead of 25% damage stacking, and
Not that
50%
good.
gold loot plus 50% gold loot.
Yeah, I don't think it's that good.
I think a C tier. What do you think? Because it at least gives you gold loot and 20% health.
How much does it cost though?
It's not an auction.
Yeah, I would give it a C.
D?
It's definitely better than Bamine. Nah, C tier. I think Bamine is the worst tier.
Oh my god, you hate Bamine, man. You hate him so much.
Like Cryptograph, like you need to make a tier above S, or like 2 tiers above S.
Oh my god, why? Like 50% primary stats, 50 all the other stats, 25.
No, the passive. Like no, we're not talking about. Oh yeah, I think the happiness bonus is also good. Yeah.
Happiness
bonus I think is better. Yeah, I think that's so crazy. The passive.
No, the
alone,
happiness bonus 50 primary.
Yeah.
50 all the others, 25%. I just looked at it like 25% haste, 25% damage stacking, 25 damage reduction. Oh my god.
Okay, so in theory you need to make.
I'm putting it in the S tier. I'm not arguing. Like number one on the S tier.
Just from the passive alone, I would make 2 tiers above S for Cryptograph. And then the happiness bonus is even better than Arcane leveling, by the way. So for Temple, it's easily.
Guys,
I didn't have it though.
This pet, like a little bit above, like over here in the S tier.
Okay, I need to flex though. I need to say, last Temple I didn't have a single Cryptograph and still got 5 accounts in the top 10 in Temple. This proves you don't need the best gear. Okay.
Yeah, you don't need the best of the best gear, but still, if you wanna, Cryptograph is your key.
But it's really expensive right now. It's like 250 million.
Yo, people been carrying bills, man. What are you talking about?
Dude,
okay. No, Fang. No doubt, 30% luck with Fang. The next pet, Fang.
Wait, I want to give an advice for Cryptograph though.
Okay.
The next Temple event is going to be after Xavier next year. So you don't have to buy Cryptograph right now. You can wait until Xavier, then buy it cheap. That's the advice.
Yo, that's a good advice though. That's a good advice.
Okay.
Okay, Fang. The only pet in the game that gives you 30% luck, man. A tier.
Yeah, I think I use it.
Yo, what's the Bun event called? The one in which like you loot eggs, red eggs and stuff. Easter, yeah, Easter. Easter, like I was talking about this in the video previously as well in the start. Like you need a luck build in Easter. Like of all the times in the year, like a luck build in the Easter is like a must-have because then you don't get any green eggs. Like you get only blues and reds.
I can tell you the best luck set. So you use for passive, you use Heroic Kuai. It gives you 25% luck. Then for happiness bonus, Fang for 30%. And the Arcane ability, I use Timur. It gives 25% luck.
Yeah. And for passive, I use Lucky. 5% luck.
Yeah. It's not bad.
And plus, I also told them about Timur as well in the video. But Fang is like... Fang is the king of luck, man. Like A tier.
You are recording, right? Like if you're not recording right now, then
I am recording.
So much time.
I am recording, man. This is just a 3.6 mil, man. It's 3.6 mil. So Fang is perfectly fine. A tier.
Glow stick.
Glow stick. Damage reduction, Arcane ability.
Yeah, here it's the ability is the good thing.
Yeah. But the glow stick's ability, like it gives every person in the PT 95% damage reduction for 2 seconds. Then 75%, 55, 35, 15% damage reduction. In like it's a 6 second damage reduction plus 6 toxic pools. So in any map scenario where you just don't want to die, no matter like how much enemies try to hit you, just don't want to die at all. Glow stick is here for you, man.
Yeah, I think it's really good.
One of the OG pets, which is like goat, well, when you
And
want to
still really good, right?
survive.
It's how old is Glowstick? Like it's easily the oldest pet on this list, right?
Yeah. Glowstick has been like a old but gold, you know.
But do you remember Necro? It used to be the best AA.
Yeah, but
And
then
everyone thought
Glowstick
it
like
would always
kicked
be
it
the
out of the
best.
park.
Yeah, everyone always thought Necro would stay forever, but Glowstick stayed forever.
What do you think about Glowstick? S tier or A tier? Just because of like amount of people and amount of places it can be used for.
I think I would give it an A.
Like Easy G, I see people using it, right? Temple, I see people using it.
Yeah.
Like everywhere, like even in Catacombs, I see people using it in like Mechanubius boss fight.
Yeah, you could give it an S, like A or S.
A tier. I'm gonna go with A tier and like a middle A tier, like a middle of the lot.
I have no idea what that pet is. Their next one. What is that? A fish?
Let me check out. No, it's not a fish though. A fish.
Is it the Hurai Grum or what is it?
It's a
Is
new
it
pet.
Grum?
It's a Growl.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah.
Growler. It's not bad. The happiness bonus.
Like 75 primary, 25 of all the others. 30% haste. 30% haste is the most we have seen so far. 20% damage stacking. 15% boss damage and damage reduction. 20% stacking as well.
30 million in auction.
But the price is high though. But I think that. But still, the stats it's given is worth it for that much price. So what do you think about an A tier for this?
I think it's really good, but not more.
No, haste wise, like it doesn't get any better than this, man. Like this is given so much. Like, just look at how much it is putting on the table while you're paying the premium price of
Yeah, but
30 mil.
like right now in the Kraken meta, haste is like not that good.
But
Like,
if you just look at haste, and if you're going for a solo haste build, then this is the best thing you can get. Like because of the damage reduction stacking, you don't die easy. Plus you get some more damage. Plus boss damage. Plus 30 haste. This is a boss killer pet.
Okay, what do you give it?
I would say for A tier definitely.
I would give it a B or C.
How about this? We give it the top of the B tier, like almost A.
Yeah, okay.
Now we are going for Skeletrops. The cheapest gold loot pet with 60% gold loot. Yay!
It's the highest, right? No, which one does also give 60?
Yeah, this is the like highest, I think.
Is there any other that gives 60?
I don't think so. I don't think so as well. So what do you think? How about an S tier for this? Because of the sheer amount of gold loot is given. Like 30% damage stacking.
Wait, it's only 18 million auction right now. That sounds really cheap.
Yeah, so it's that cheap plus it's that much gold loot. Like that's insane. 30% damage stacking as well.
It cannot be the highest if it's only 18 million auction. It cannot be.
Well, it is.
I feel like there's a 65% probably. No, but I don't know any.
I thought it would be Droger or something, but 60% is a lot. I don't think any pet is giving more gold than this. It's an S tier, man. You gotta admit it.
Do you think you put it too low? Do you think you put it too cheap in auction?
You gotta admit it, man. Like, nah, its price dropped because of the event. It was dropping so much.
In which one?
When it came out, it was dropping a lot. Like everybody could loot it. Because of that,
I think the passive is also good or something.
The passive? It deals a bit of damage.
It can reduce damage by 75%. It's like a little bit like Cryptograph, like in weaker. It's a little bit.
But we can't like overlook the happiness bonus of like around 60% gold loot. So we need to like give it an S tier. That's what I would say.
Yeah, just from the gold loot, I think, and for the price, you can give it S tier. Like I use Arcane Red right now for happiness bonus.
I see.
What do you use? Oh, you don't even farm, right? You're too rich.
No. I do farm. I do farm with Skeletrops.
Wait. For everyone watching, can you tell them like how much gold you have?
Me?
People are gonna respect you way more if you tell them how much
okay,
gold
okay,
you have.
listen up. Guys, listen up. I just don't want like every other person in the community like coming up to me and saying, "Hey, Dino, give me some gold."
Alright, if you wanna know how much gold Dino has, then he's going to make another video about it and
No.
tell you about it.
I ain't gonna leave them on a cliffhanger though. I would just say that I'm not the richest person in the game, and I'm not the poorest person in the game.
Okay, just think about how much gold I made in the latest temple, like with 5 accounts in the top 10, and then multiply that like a few times.
Shush! We don't tell
That's
people
how much
about that.
this guy made in like 1 year of Arcane Legends, free to play.
Free to play. Never paid a single dime. But still, I share everything I did with people. It's up to people if they want to listen or not.
Alright, let's continue. How long is the
Okay.
recording? Do you know? Like 30-40 minutes probably.
Yeah, I know. So, okay,
I think it's nice. I just hope you didn't like mess up the recording and it didn't record. Like.
Oh my god, I've triple checked it, so it's fine.
Alright, let's continue. Go. What is that? Phoenix? No. What is that?
Phoenix. Yo, you can check it too.
No.
Is the bot in the server or not?
Yeah, recording Craig.
Yeah, so it's recording. It's fine.
What pet is that? Frostbitten or what?
Frostbitten.
Oh, you put both Phoenix and Frostbitten.
Yeah, I put them both. Okay,
yeah,
so Frostbitten. 50,
yeah, but they're
50
the same.
Primary, 35 strength, dex, and intelligence, and 15 critical damage, 15%, and 25% damage stacking, 25% boss damage. It's nothing special. We've seen better.
No. It's the best happiness bonus, at least for rogues.
How can
the 15%
you say that?
crit damage. The crit damage. It's not critical damage. It's not crit chance. It's crit damage.
Oh, it's not like, critical chance. It's critical damage.
Yeah, it's super broken, like crit damage. It's
so
like way better than boss damage. Like way better than boss damage.
Okay, so for a rogue, critical damage is the key right now, right?
Yeah, probably also for like mage. I think at this point mages also have like 60% crit.
I see. I will have to.
They need to reduce the crit at some point because like every rogue has like 200% crit at this point. They need to do and dodge as well. Like every rogue has like 300%.
Yeah, I seen like when you hit
when
I hit rogue, like you have to like hit it 10 times to hit it once.
Yeah.
Okay, so where would you rate Frostbitten?
I think it's still the best happiness bonus, so S tier, and it's pretty cheap.
How much is it?
I think it's like 5 million.
Yo, it's 10 million.
Yeah, same thing.
After hearing that, I want to buy one.
You know what's weird? Like you're always like, oh, this is so expensive, but you have so much gold.
No, it's expensive. Okay, so listen up. I am rich, but sorry, I'm not rich, but technically, I think of myself like still as the everyday free-to-play player, like not having much gold and such stuff, like looking at things as they are, not like thinking about I can buy a gazillion of them.
All right. Let's take this time to advertise our guild. We're both in the same guild, Sabo.
Yeah,
you can join. I just bought a guild hall for 250 million gold, and you can join.
Yeah.
And maybe Dino's going to give you some
the Discords,
gold.
subscribe to Apox as well. Subscribe to me. Like, if you are watching my video like this long, I deserve a subscribe, man. Come on, please. Please subscribe. That's all I can say.
I'm going to force my subscribers to subscribe to you.
Yes, sir. Okay, so Phoenix. Let's see about Phoenix.
Same thing. It's the exact same. It's
50% critical damage, 35 all, but
yeah, it's the same. They're like
damage.
twins, like twin birds. The same, just fire and ice.
Let me double check. They're
100% same. They got released last year in winter.
So one is the fire one, and one is the ice one. It's just the aesthetics. I see.
Yeah, and they got cheap. They when they were new, they
Phoenix
were
is like sold out from auction.
Yeah, but when they got released in Winterwind last year, they were like 20 million, and a lot of people didn't know how good it was, and I bought it for like 20 million, and then it went up to
I bought
like 100.
it for 4 million for merch, and I sold it for 5 million.
Yeah, wait. it went up to like 100 million plus, and
Yeah, I
then in
didn't know
Xavier
either.
dropped, and then it got cheap
Yeah.
because of Xavier.
Yeah. Okay, so Perry.
Yeah, I think I still use it. It's so good
Heroic
because
Perry.
the cooldown is so short. Yeah, it's
The
15
cooldown
seconds
is short.
cooldown.
It's
It's also the
30% haste.
highest movement speed. Highest movement
Haste.
speed. 50%.
50% speed, movement speed.
50% speed. Damage as well.
And damage 50%
both.
stacking. And plus
Oh, yeah.
haste. Stacking.
Yeah. Wait. Okay, let's say again. 30% haste, 50% damage stacking, and speed stacking for 6 seconds, and it's on 15-second cooldown, so you have it like all the time.
Yeah. It's like a petap but on drugs.
It's super broken. Like you can use it for speed, for damage, for haste. and
What
it's
do you
not
think
an
about an
option.
A tier?
I would give it an S tier easily.
Now come on, we're giving more S tiers than A or B tiers.
It's just the best. I don't know.
I see. Sabra.
The-
Sabra the
but-
goat.
Yeah, S tier for sure.
Sabra, how do you think that it's an S tier? Convince the
Oh.
viewers. Convince the viewers.
So, 3 reasons. First of all, it's
It's a
cheap because
doggo.
of
First reason
yeah.
it's
Okay,
a
4
doggo.
reasons. It's a doggo and looks cool. Second, it's really cheap because it drops in catacombs. Third, the happiness bonus is really good. Haste, speed, damage, are really good stats, and the ability is like the best damage ability in the game.
So there you guys have it. You guys heard it from the best. And
It's
that's
another
tier
S tier.
Sabra.
But you need to make another tier for Cryptograph, I swear. Like it's like 3 tiers above S tier, I swear.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Okay, so guys, that's it for the video. That's it for today. We have to go now. It's a very long video. So subscribe to Happy Dino Ale, subscribe to Apox, join Sabo Guild, okay? Put in some likes, put in some comments about your thoughts if you think that some of the pets we ranked could have been ranked higher or lower. So don't be shy, just comment it away. If you think that any of the pets that you love we didn't mention in the video, then you can comment it down below and we would love to read and react to those comments as well. That's it, guys. Take care. Bye bye.
Wait, let me talk. Let me talk as well.
Okay.
Alright, so again, if you want to join our guild, we're both in the same guild. We're going to make a lot of YouTube content together.
Oh my god, I made so much. I
Wait,
told
no,
them
no,
so
no.
many times.
You can be in the videos, get gold, but first of all, also no bagging and everything. But I want to say for the second part, we probably missed a lot of eggs, so we could do a second part someday.